Welcome back to the Ruby Tuesday. My name's Ruben and this is my review for Bleach 1000-Year Blood War Episode 1. We haven't seen a new episode from this anime since 2004. I'm here to do no spoilers, but talk about whether it is something you should jump back into if you're a huge fan. The peace is suddenly broken when warning sirens blare through the Soul Society. Residents are disappearing without a trace and nobody knows who's behind it. Meanwhile, a darkness is approaching Ichigo and his friends in Karakura Town. Okay, so the first episode we get is only 24 minutes long, but it's exactly like the same, but we only get that first little bite back into this world. And I have to say, I think they've done everything right. From now on, that's exactly how I want, like, revitalizations of anime to come back and do it justice, but also do it so that the fans are going to enjoy it. For example, the original Japanese cast, I think most of them are back to voice the characters, which is the only way you should really be watching this anime. And I think they pack a lot in this first episode. I'm guessing it's kind of trying to remind everybody what this was about. It's a series that I've been recently going back. I haven't caught up again. I think it's my third time through. But I have been reminded why I think this is one of those animes that stood the test of time. Now, of course, there were massive fillers. I think there were 2 seasons in Bleach which were basically fillers, and I know a lot of people skip some of those fillers. I enjoy some of them, but for the most part, the story with Ichigo and his Bankai and the Soul Society and the characters that we come to know really well. So then when you see them in this first episode, it's like returning friends and you breathe a sigh of relief and go, they've done it justice. And then you see how much effort has gone into the animation itself and you're like smiling and beaming all over again. You're excited to see when you have the first Bankai being released and you're like, wow, I wonder how much the animation has come a long way since 2004, what that's going to look like now. Are they able to keep the same sort of feeling but still have it new with what we can do now? And I think they managed to tick all of those boxes. The other thing that goes hand in hand with this anime is the score and some of those songs and music, and they've brought that all back. So it just feels like another episode but many years on, which is exactly how it should feel. We've got the voice work, we've got the score, and then we have the comedy, which was rife in the scariness of this episode. The hollows that are back and their design, their creature design looks so cool in this. We have the variations just within the first episode, and we see how our team, once again, we have Ichigo and a few others which I'm not going to spoil for you. I just want you to kind of remember, like, it's seeing old friends again. If it's been so many years, then you're going to be beaming a huge smile, and I think you probably will be on board anyway, because just having new episodes of this anime, you'll probably be on board. But seeing how much love and effort has gone into it, I'm like totally on board to see the 50 episodes covering this arc. And I think for the most part it's going to be covering a certain character that I wasn't expecting. I haven't read the manga, so I wasn't expecting this arc, but they very quickly kind of established what's going to happen. We see the Soul Society. They establish how strong their enemies are within the first episode, because even the strongest in the Soul Society are struggling with them, and then in the juxtaposition have that encounter with our enemy. So they're both on Earth, both in the Soul Society, and there's a big mystery, and that's all established within the first episode. So it might feel like it's a little bit rushing, but I think they wanted to start with a bang, remind you why you loved it, bring everybody back, well, for the most part, some of those main characters that we want to see, and then they're going to keep us waiting to see some of the others come back. But I think the action looked amazing. It was really fun to watch. Between the score and the comedy, it made me beam a huge smile, because I was like, yeah, this sits right. It feels right. Let me know your thoughts down below. Did you enjoy it as much as I did? Obviously not going to be rating it until I've seen all 50 episodes. I hope it keeps along this trend and we don't get many filler episodes, although I'm presuming we'll get 1 or 2. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.